Good morning. It's March 17, 2020, and I'm back in the morning. And today it's not as sunny, it is raining, and you might hear it in the background. And yeah, it's a due day, new tasks to accomplish, and new ways to do things. So, going outside with your kids might be a little different today, and the activities might be a little bit different today if you have kids. But what I want to talk about today is how to implement accomplishments and be productive, even if you have to juggle between kids' work and home time. And again, this is especially for people who have kids. If you don't have kids, then maybe there's some other things that you can take away from. Because there's a few people I like to talk about. They're from one is my friend, and some other people that I've been following over the years. And so this whole conversation today was started because a friend of mine brought to my attention that it's been difficult to deal with working from home and making sure the kids are busy and but still be productive and justify your paycheck at the end of the month or end of the 2 weeks. So what happens is that some people have to, like, they've been working from home maybe, but the kids haven't been home if you had kids. And so there's always this question of routine and how do I manage everything, especially now that everything is different. So the one thing that a friend of mine, Pierre Cavand, he's the founder of People on the Go. He lives on the West Coast but works worldwide, and he teaches organizations to have 15-minute working periods so that you write down all your tasks and you spend 15 minutes on a task, and then after 15 minutes you take a break, you reconcile, do I have to keep working on this project, or am I done and can I move on to the next task? And these 5-minute breaks or few minute breaks that you take will then also help you to regain energy and be more productive and happy. And so the idea of it is also to be not only just more productive, but if it's being home, you can then also implement times with other people, with your co-workers if you were at work, because of course this system of 15-minute has been implemented way before we had to stay at home, but now that some of us have to, it's a good way of finding a pattern and then also get out of our autopilot on how we usually get about. And what this also helps with these 15 minutes is by canceling out all the distractions that we have, because multitasking unfortunately isn't the most productive path, even though we feel like we're getting accomplished many things at once, but some things are just not being done properly or haven't been thought out thoroughly, and so it's suggested to focus on one task anyways. And so that's the one. Then I have this girl, Leah Picard, that I followed on Instagram, and she is a yoga teacher, and she also is an entrepreneur in different ways. And so she talks about 45 minutes carving out time and to really just focus on that task, which probably also leads you to finish that task. So if you already know ahead of time that you have a longer task, then maybe you can do that 45 minutes and then take a 15-minute break, and then in the hour increment you're going to go again 45 minutes and 15 minutes, which could work depending on your schedule and what you do at home, or even if you're back at work, how that would work. And so for that one, is also, she also talks about picking different places to work. So like, let's say you work from home, instead of sitting in one spot all entire day, to pick different places. Sometimes you're standing up, sometimes you're sitting down, sometimes you're switching up between being behind a computer and then doing other things. And so I thought that was also very helpful. And then there is Leo Bapauta. He's the founder of Zen Habits, and he talks a lot about procrastination and uncertainty, and he just also lays out that how our minds work, and that we have a lot of tendencies to go to that are just comfortable, and then now being in a very uncomfortable state, it's much more likely that we can adapt because we have no choice. And so by doing that, it can help us to figure things out and just get a better understanding of what really matters to us, and how can we put this important time into multitasking, by putting a designated time for each task that we have to do, for spending time with our kids if that's the case, if it is being productive because you have to work during the day, you can't pick morning or evening and then the day for spending time with your kids, then that's another option. So we really have ways of changing and shifting and adapting. It's just a question on how easily that comes to us. And so I had a workshop about habit change a couple months ago, so this is just another input of that. So yeah, that's that for today. I hope you're having a good day, and good luck with everything, and be merry. Bye.